zoomed in. Or come back.
So since you shared it with them, like you're doing it with them, does that mean people that follow Casco Bay can
I
see
think
it?
so. I'm not exactly sure, but. We gotta start burying no chances.
Do you have that chopstick? No, it's in my pack.
Look at that. Loud fans on their side.
Yeah, they do. We can do the fan section of this. I'm just trying not to go home with a cop car tonight, you know what I mean?
In a what?
In a car.
Yeah. Kobe.
Kobe went like this, he pointed at us and laughed and shook his head, so then I gave him the... we should have. He looks, he's on the bench. He looks? I don't know.
Oh, he's a zoo. Walk.
At least he's smiling.
He's like, that's another reason to fuck with
All right, folks, we're back live here. 6:27 to play in period number 2. Remember, we had a nice cut, so the face-off is going to be where the play ended at the end of the first half and end of that second period. So 6:27 to play here in the Tier 2 16U State Championship game. Winner goes to the Chipotle USA Hockey Nationals, and we're down. Puck is won by the Evolution. They have it in the corner. They get it out front, and they're on the attack. Evolution with a shot that goes high and over the bar, and it'll get out to center ice. Evolution have to retreat. They have it, and they just fire it up towards Owen Cheever. It's off his glove. Picking it up is Jackson Nally. No hand pass called. Jackson Nally with it. Jackson Nally spinning. He leaves it behind his net to Cheever. Owen Cheever, he's flying up the middle of the ice. He's zipping through. Smooth operator! Owen Cheever broken up, though, in the Evolution. Get it to center ice. Nice passing play there. That's chipped in. That should be icing. No icing called. I thought he was behind the red. That's all right. Here comes Hinckley. Hinckley chops it out to the neutral zone, and they can't get it out to the neutral zone. It was close, but it stayed in at the blue. Here comes the Evolution now. They fire it. It goes around the net, and it's off the half wall. Gagan on the back check. Gagan chips it to Nally. Nally reverses back to Gagan. Gagan looks up. He tries to go up the middle, but it's picked off by the Evolution. Long shot comes in. It goes wide of Ardro. Here is Gagan. He's fighting to get that puck out. Fairbanks can't win it, and now Hinckley does. Hinckley's out to center ice. He gives to Fairbanks. He's got some room. Fairbanks has got some room. He goes to Hinckley, but it's out. And it's weak. That was a good look for the Casco Bay Mariners. Here we go. Evolution to center ice. Evolution tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty on Casco Bay. That's going to be a tripping minor, and Casco Bay is going to have to kill. 5:05 to play in period number 2, and Casco Bay has a big effort in front of them now. They're short-handed. Evolution have scored on the power play. It was Waterman burying a chance in the first period. That's the only scoring in the game. Out comes Lambert. Out comes Will Grabars. They're joined by Anders Hessen and by Brendan Welch. Of course, Grady Ardro between the pipes. This is a big draw here for Lambert. Lambert chips it to the wall. It's out to the blue. Evolution keep it in. Lambert pesky, but the Evolution are able to maintain possession. Lambert falls down, so does the Evolution. Here we go. Puck goes out wide. They take it to the front of the net. Their shot fanned on. It comes loose and chucked down the ice by Lambert. It's on goal here. Played out. Oh, intercepted by Grabars, but it hops off his stick. That could have been a chance. Here comes the Evolution. They're going to attack the offensive zone on the power play. It's dropped back, and Grabars tries to break it up. So does Anders Hessen. Grabars has it. He chips it out to center ice, and here comes Lambert. Lambert trying to chip it by. He can't, but he gets it back. Lambert with it. Lambert cuts it to the middle. He can't get it to the front of the net, and he's pesky, though. Great job by Mitch Lambert, killing precious time off that power play. He backhands it in. Minute 17 on the power play, and the Evolution are now trying to get offensive zone time. Here they come. Shot comes in. It's blocked, and it's out to center ice. Great job getting in the shooting lane. I think that was Welch. Here comes the Evolution circling back in their own zone. This is Roy. Roy goes wide to 6, and he tries to get possession. He can't. Hessen on the backhand. He gets it out to the blue end. It's out to center ice. It's Now Duffy on the forecheck. Hobie Duffy looking. He's got a stick out. They go hard off the wall and out to the middle. Here comes the Evolution Dorsey. Dorsey comes in wide. He tries to get out front. Dorsey looks out front. He's got a man. Shot goes just wide. He was open. 40 on the power play. Evolution have it at the point. Out to challenge is Duffy. They chip it in. It's off a skate. And Duffy's still fighting for it. So is Gabars. High shot comes in on Ardro, and it's held right there, folks. That was a little bit of a scary play, but the Casco Bay Mariners are able to hold on. Grady Ardro is strong between the pipes. 29 seconds on the power play. 3:33 in period number 2. Maine U16U Tier 2 State Championship game here from Thomas College Ice Vault Arena. Big draw here. That's going to be drawn back by Gagan, but Evolution pry it free. Evolution get a shooting lane. Shot is blocked out high. Gagan battling. He's got Cheever with him, and the Evolution ladle it behind the net. Evolution trying to get out. They score! Evolution did get it out front. Chipped it over the shoulder of the goaltender, and now the Evolution have a 2-0 lead. That's 2 power play goals against the run of play by the Evolution. Casco Bay has had all the pressure, but the Evolution, give them credit. They've had 3 power play chances. They've buried 2 of them. Now the Evolution have a 2-0 lead, and Casco Bay has some work to do. They have to know they've had all the chances when they're playing even strength. They just have to get clean plays out of their own zone, get into this offensive zone. That's going to be icing though. No, they wave it off. That's crazy. Oh, Hinckley trying to win it behind the net. I'm surprised that wasn't icing. Hinckley trying to get up front, backhanded off the goaltender. He holds on for the face-off. But yeah, Casco Bay play 5-on-5. Play 5-on-5. They're good. But the Evolution have a power play cooking today. They've got 2 power play markers here. It's 2-0 now. 3 minutes to play, 3:04 to be exact in period number 2. Gagan can't win that. It's chipped back by the Evolution. They're here in the corner. They go off the wall and win that puck, but MJ Gagan wins it back. He's trying to find a play, but he can't. Evolution in a little helter-skelter play, trying to get it out. Nally's pinching. He's working hard in the corner here. Nally on it. Jackson Nally. He gets it out front. Nobody home, but Fairbanks is trying to pounce on the loose puck. It's Nally, and it's Gagan. Gagan now working very hard. MJ Gagan, nice move. MJ Gagan loses it in his skates though. MJ Gagan still battling. He does some support from Fairbanks. It's out to the point. Nally, big drive. Then it goes wide and Fairbanks is on it. Fairbanks stick handles. Fairbanks looking for a pass. He turns it back. He's got MJ Gagan. Gagan on the cycle picks it up. He goes out wide. Oh, what a play up front. And again, the goaltender knocks the net off the pegs and we'll have a stoppage of play. Casco Bay is arguing that it's happened 3 times now, but there's not much you can do about it, folks. I don't think those are intentional. He's got a hard, strong push towards the post, and he's able to knock it off. You know, if he's caught intentionally doing it, that's one thing, but you know, that's a tough judgment call by the official. You really can't call it. You know, if he pushes it off with his arms, does something obvious, that's one thing. But a play like that, I mean, he's battling hard. Kid's doing a great job between the pipes. He's working his tail off. Give him credit. All right, we're set to go. Puck is down. Puck is to the front of the net. Casco Bay can't get there. Evolution sniff that out. Big hit in the corner by Ramsey. Hinckley gets it back. Hinckley tries to get it out front. Evolution are strong. They're compact defensively, and now they're out to center ice. Unlike most of the teams we play, Casco Bay isn't given much room. They can make 1 pass, maybe 2 in a small area, but it's hard to get that one out front. Evolution are a big, strong, defensive-minded team. They're well coached. And they have a 2-0 lead on 2 power play goals here in the 16U state championship game. Casco Bay desperately needs that next goal. Here's Cheever turning back with 1:49 here in period number 2. And it's off the wall and can't possess that. So Casco Bay will chase again. Cheever behind his net. Cheever looks up. Cheever trying to find a play. He's bottled up there. Gagan with it. Gagan gets it. Can he get it out to center ice? He does, but it's off the mark. Hinckley battling for it. Hinckley gets it into the offensive zone. Ramsey Hinckley trying to chop that one loose. Hinckley gets out front. Shot. It's loose. Rebound. They can't get it. Rebound. Shot. Oh, it's blocked. Great play there by the Evolution defenders. They send it down the rink. That was a great shot blocked by the Evolution. Cheever popped loose. He got to the loose puck. He fired it hard, but the defender sold out. He got the shot block, and then they sent it down for icing. Minute 19 to play here. Casco Bay again with all the pressure, 5v5. They can't find a way to pass the goaltender yet, but you have to figure they keep putting pucks on net here. They're going to get a chance. They're going to get a goal, and if they get one, they'll get two. Here's D'Alessandro on the draw. D'Alessandro, he chops it, and it's picked up by Ermlich. Ermlich trying to get a forecheck established. It goes to the point. Adams' shot is weak, and it's broken out by the Evolution. Here they come in. Stick handling is the Evolution, and they get a drop pass back. Shot goes in front of the net, and they're battling there. Ardro sliding off his post. It's loose behind the net, and D'Alessandro picks it up. Lucas D'Alessandro comes out. His backhand passes over Hughes' stick, but he's able to backhand it into the zone. On the forecheck they come. D'Alessandro's trying to get some help from Hughes. D'Alessandro kicks it free. D'Alessandro gets it out high to Zinman. Zinman's one-timer is blocked, and Ermlich's on it. Ermlich to Hughes. Hughes is bodied off the puck. He's battling though. Hughes and Ermlich here. Ermlich picks up the loose puck. Ermlich tries to get it up front. Again, great positioning by the Evolution, and they will ice it once more with 31 seconds to play. They are happy just to keep icing it until Casco Bay makes them pay on one of these. They'll just keep icing it. 31 seconds to play in period number 2. It's 2 goals for the Evolution. Casco Bay searching for their first. They've had all kinds of offensive zone pressure. You have a feeling they get that one, and then they'll have some momentum, but they gotta find that goal. Bear down, get a rebound, do whatever it takes. Puck is down. Here we go. MJ Gagan gets some help from Hinckley. Hinckley fires it off the side of the net. Hinckley gets it back. Hinckley looks up. Hinckley goes out high to Welch. Welch looks up. He can't find a shooting lane, so he's gonna go back down into the corner, intercepted by the Evolution. They get it out to the blue, but not out all the way. It's back down low behind the net. Here is MJ Gagan trying to forecheck. Pass goes up, pinching his Hassan and keeping it in his Gagan. Gagan's backhand pass chopped down to the Evolution behind their own net, but Casco Bay, oh, look at this. That should be a delay of game penalty. You can't do that. 1 second, you can't do that. The referee's going to let that go. That's nitpicky. 2-0 is the score after 2. We've played 2 hard-fought periods. Evolution have scored 2 power play goals, and that's where we stand heading into period number 3. We'll head down to the other end, folks, for period number 3. You guys want to come down? Taking a while. It's 2-0 here in the 16U. We're back in the offensive zone for Casco Bay. So, all right, folks, this is the situation. We're in the state championship game, Tier 2, 16U. Evolution, the number 1 seed, have a 2-0 lead over Casco Bay, the number 2 seed. Casco Bay has thrown everything but the kitchen sink at the goaltender, and he's held strong. Evolution have buried 2 power play chances, and they're 1 period away from winning the state championship. But Casco Bay has a lot to say about that, I'm sure. Here comes Cheever. He stick handles, he loses it, but Nally picks it up. Nally comes into the offensive zone. He chips it out wide. On the chase is Lambert and Duffy. Lambert's going to get there. It's up the wall. Duffy blocks that one. Duffy chops it towards the front of the net. It's bouncing in front of the goal, and the Evolution have it. Evolution get it out to center ice. Duffy intercepts. Duffy, he chips it back in. He's battling on the boards with Duffy. Martin can't get that, and here comes Nally. Nally drops it for Cheever. Cheever looks up. He's trying to find a play. He puts it up high and into the offensive zone. It's on Fernald, the goaltender. He ladles it off the boards, and it doesn't get out. Nally's able to hold it in. Nally and Lambert are over there trying to get it loose. Nally fighting with it, and it's chopped out to center ice. Here comes Cheever with 14-16 to play in period number 2. Every second is precious now when you're down by 2. Casco Bay is going to make the most of every single shift. They got to keep putting pucks to the net. They can't get too discouraged. Here comes Lambert. Lambert's in. Lambert here. He's in all alone. The Casco Bay forwards go for a change. Lambert putting a forecheck on here. Lambert trying to buy some time for the oncoming forecheck, and he does. It's held in by Ermlich. He's hit there on the half wall. Ermlich trying to hold it in. and he gets some help from Nally, and now Hughes. It's a battle along the boards here. Every battle is important. Here's Henry Ermlich fishing out. Henry Ermlich shot goes over the bar. It's out high to Owen Cheever. He fires it towards the front of the net. Block. Rebound shot. Save. And then Lambert's back on it. He gets it to Hughes. Hughes and Ermlich. Ermlich trying to get it out front. Evolution are battling. It's loose. And here comes Ermlich. He finds a loose puck. He fell down. He gets back up. It goes out front, but no chance there. And the Evolution are playing extremely physical now, and they ice it. This is becoming a theme. Evolution are just hanging on, clawing, as Casco Bay gets chance after chance after chance, but Casco Bay can't find the back of the net, and Evolution have struck on 2 power play opportunities. They'll be happy to ice it and milk 2 minutes at a time. Here goes D'Alessandro on the draw. D'Alessandro, he wins it back to Zinman. Zinman looks up. His shot deflected, glove there by the goaltender. In the end, it was a soft deflection, but good look by Griffin Zinman. And Casco Bay gets another offensive zone draw. Here it is. It's pushed towards the net, and Ermlich's on it. Ermlich in the corner. Ermlich cycles it down low. Ermlich trying to find a play out front. It's the Evolution on it, and Charlie Hughes, he rips it back behind. Here comes Ermlich. Casco Bay, again, strong on the forecheck. Ermlich can't win that puck, but in support is D'Alessandro. They finally get it loose, and out comes the Evolution to center. The Evolution are into the offensive zone, and they're broken up there. It's in the corner. It's into the corner and picked up by Oliver Adams, or is that? Yeah, that's Oliver Adams. He lays the body on the half wall. Picking it up is Hughes. Hughes behind his own net. Hughes looks up. Hughes has got time. Hughes is going to be able to skate to center. Hughes gets to the red. Hughes, still with some speed into the offensive zone. Hughes looks up. He ladles it behind the net. Hughes, he's on the chase. Hughes, back in, is out front. Here's D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro shot off the goaltender and into the net. And great save there. Casco Bay with another strong look. And Fernald is just able to just find a way to keep Casco Bay out of the net. And they're throwing everything at him. They are putting all they can. They have to believe, right? You can't get too discouraged. It's tough when you're down by 2, but you got to keep believing. We will keep putting pucks in the net. One of them is going to find its way in. They've got all kinds of firepower out there. Here comes Gagan on the forecheck. He falls down, and Fairbanks is there to help, but Evolution are able to clear the zone, and out to center ice they go. Here comes Dorsey. He fires it wide to Ardro. On the forecheck they come. It's behind the net, and they win it behind the net. They get it out front. It's out to the blue, and oh, what's happening here? Oh, the net's off at the other end again. So you see, you get a big, strong goaltender. They get a strong push. If the nets aren't down good, this is what can happen, right? We had a stoppage of play. There's 11:59 left here in 16U Tier 2 state championship match. Casco Bay trails 2-0 to the Evolution. Evolution are 2 for 3 on the power play, and that's the difference. Casco Bay, I believe, is 0 for 3. Puck is down. Evolution get a shot saved by Ardro. He holds on, no rebound. Good thing, because the Evolution were waiting on the doorstep to pounce on that. Casco Bay makes a deep pair change. Out comes Cheever and Nally. 11:55 to play here. Puck is down, and Fairbanks has it. Fairbanks is not able to get it out of the zone. Cheever is on the puck. He's behind the net. Cheever, he chips it up to Ramsey Hinckley. Hinckley looks up the middle. His pass is off the mark. That's going to be icing. And that's where we'll stop the clock with 11:42 to play here. Casco Bay trailing 2-0. They desperately need that next goal. It'll be a defensive zone draw to the right of Ardro. Evolution looking to get some sustained pressure for themselves. Puck is up in the air. Who's going to win it? It's bouncing, and it comes loose to Fairbanks. Fairbanks tries to go wide, but his pass is blocked. Evolution are doing a great job bottling up that wide pass. That pass has been there all weekend long for the Casco Bay Mariners, but not today. They've done their homework. They know Casco Bay likes to do that, and they wave off icing here, so Cheever has to retreat, and he'll have to come flying up through the neutral zone. Here he comes now. Owen Cheever, nice move. He's into the offensive zone. He tries to stick it by. He can't. He goes crossing into the net. The net stays on, so here comes Gagan. Shot, glove save by the goaltender. Good sportsmanship there by both teams. They're doing everything they can. Casco Bay, they're fighting hard. Here we've got Grabars, Lambert, and Duffy. They're out there with Adams and Zinman. Lambert have a big draw here. Casco Bay finds something. Lambert, he wins it to Duffy. Duffy trying to get to the front of the net. Duffy on the forecheck. Duffy loses his stick. And Casco Bay is able to hold the line. It's down to Grabars. Grabars tries to find Lambert and Duffy. Duffy holds it in at the line. Duffy looks up. He fakes a shot. He's got it in the corner. Duffy looks. He backhands it out front. Off the goaltender. Oh, that almost trickled over his shoulder. Here comes Lambert. Lambert and Oliver Adams trying to hold it in, but the Evolution poke it loose, and here they come out to center ice. Evolution are in 1v2. Duffy and Zidman. Puck comes out front. Hard shot is gloved there by Argero. Duffy put a backhander pass out front. It ramped up the stick and almost got over the shoulder. Isn't that the way it goes sometimes? You just need some puck luck now. 10:37 to play here in period number 3. Casco Bay trailing to the Evolution 2-0. Puck is down. Evolution get a shot saved by Argero. Those are the set plays that the Evolution are getting their chances on. They're pretty good on the draw. Out to center ice we come. Here is D'Alessandro. He flips it in wide of the goal, and they'll get in on another forecheck. D'Alessandro trying to get there, but he can't. Pushing it off to the side is the Evolution. Strong on that forecheck is Ermlich. D'Alessandro tries to get it out front. It comes loose to Cheever. Cheever stick handling at the blue. He's stick handling still. Cheever. He spins away. Cheever fires one towards the net. It's off of Hughes. Hughes gets it back. Hughes looking up. Defender's lost his stick. Shot by D'Alessandro is deflected into the netting, and we'll have another face-off here. If it's not the goaltender, it's the Evolution getting in shooting lanes. They're a big, strong, defensive-minded team, and they're doing a great job bottling Casco Bay up. All of this zone time, all of this pressure, they still haven't found a way, but they got 10 minutes here to figure it out. Here's MJ Gagan. Gagan chipped it into the corner. It's Hinkley on the face with Gagan. Hinkley comes out of the corner. He's got a little space. He gets it out front. It's saved at the blue line by Cheever. Cheever looks up. Cheever fires it towards the net. It goes wide. Here comes Cohen Fairbanks. Fairbanks can't reach it. It's out to center ice. It's back into the offensive zone, and here comes the Evolution. They go D-to-D. Nice job there. Evolution trying to get it out, but Gagan's relentless on the forecheck. Great job by MJ. Nice escape move here. The Evolution, they're going to try to ladle it up the wall. Casco Bay bottles it up once more. Nally trying to win it. Nally fighting hard. Nally on that forecheck. And Casco Bay again just holding it in, trying to get something to the front of the net, but they can't. Here comes the Evolution. Evolution now turn back into their own zone. Evolution, nice forecheck there, but then it's iced. Casco Bay will have another offensive zone draw, another icing here by the Evolution. 9:13 to play. We've played nearly 6 minutes here of period number 3. Casco Bay is yet to find that icebreaker. It's still 2 goals for the Evolution, no goals for Casco Bay. They're putting all kinds of pressure on. They need to find something. They need a bounce. They need a snipe. Whatever it is, let's find it right here soon. Casco Bay shot comes in. It's blocked in. It goes wide into the corner. Here's MJ Gagan on the forecheck. He and Fairbanks. Fairbanks can't reach it. Hinckley can. Hinckley puts it in, but not far enough. And Evolution are able to get it out to center ice, but Gagan picks that up. He waits for him to get onside. He does. But nice defense there by the Evolution. Casco Bay trying to hold it in. Out comes the Evolution. This is Welch. He goes to his partner Hessen. Hessen in the neutral zone goes to Hinckley. Hinckley tries to find Gagan, and he does. MJ Gagan, he's stripped down. There's going to be another penalty, and that's going to be a trip. Hook, I guess it'll be a hook. Gagan had a step. Got his stick in. Can opened. MJ Gagan, and guess what? Casco Bay's got another power play chance. 8:41 to play here. They've drawn another power play. Casco Bay, this is, I don't want to say it's a must chance, but boy, a goal here would be, well, I think we all know what that would mean. Here's a great chance. Puck it down. Evolution back at it. It's held in by Fairbanks. Fairbanks spins. Fairbanks looks up. Fairbanks, he loses the handle, but Hinckley picks it up. Hinckley goes down low to Gagan. Gagan has to go off his stick. It's loose. Evolution trying to fire it out. Hinckley holds it in on the wall. Hinckley backhand pass to Cheever. Cheever goes wide to Fairbanks. Fairbanks goes cross and he scores! Floor! High! Free! Bird! MJ Gagan on the power! with 8:22 remaining in period number 2 have found their first goal, cut the deficit in half, and now, folks, we've got a great finish in store. Casco Bay on the power play. It's MJ Gagan burying that pass. He goes under the bar, and Casco Bay has a chance. 8:22 to play here. What else would you expect between these two great hockey teams? It's going to be right down to the final play. Here we go with Cheever. He goes wide off the boards to Duffy. Duffy gets it into the zone, and they can forecheck. It's him and Grabars. Grabars looking for some help. He lays a body. It's Colby Martin. Colby Martin loses it, but Cheever holds it in. It goes high off the netting, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the goaltender here. You knew that chance was going to come. You knew they would bury one eventually. Now they got to find goal number 2. 8:02 to play here in period 3. Casco Bay and the Evolution locked in a epic battle here for the state championship game in 16U Tier 2. Puck is down. Evolution win it, but Casco Bay's pesky. Can they hold it in? Duffy says, yes, I can. Duffy carries into the corner. Duffy on the stick handle looking to get it out front. He takes a hit, and here comes the puck. It's loose. No secondary forecheck, but Grabars is able to hold it in. It's Duffy and D'Alessandro back on the attack. It comes over here to D'Alessandro. He hits a hit. Shot kick by Duffy just over the bar. Oh, that was a great look. Here comes Cheever. Cheever with it. Cheever looks down low. He fires a shot. It's blocked. Cheever gets it back. Hits poked off his stick, and out to center comes the Evolution. Oh, that was a good chance. It just went over the bar on the tip. Here's Grabars. Grabars to Cheever. Cheever with it. Cheever. Expect him to log a ton of ice time the rest of the way. Here comes Cheever in the offensive zone. He's got support from D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro backhands it in. He's got Hughes out there in support. It gets out to the center ice area. Ermlich says, you take it, Mr. Cheever. Cheever goes wide to Nelly. Nelly goes wide to Cheever. Cheever goes up the middle to Hughes, just out of his reach, and the Evolution are able to regroup into their own zone. Evolution have it behind the net. Evolution wheel the net. Evolution go wide, and they're out to center ice. Puck is deep, and Zinman picks it up. It's off the glass, over the glass, out of play. 6:51 remaining in period number 3. Wow, we've got a great game on hand. What else would you expect? Evolution fans starting to get a little bit of a chant going. Both teams desperately want this one. Two amazing hockey teams representing the state of Maine here. 16U Tier 2. It's been this way every single time they've locked horns. Puck is down, and the Evolution have it. Evolution have the puck in, they get it to safety out to the neutral zone, but it's broken up by Casco Bay. Can they get on it? No, they can't. Evolution in center ice. They play it out wide, and on it is Oliver Adams. Adams gets it to the blue, but they can't get it any further than that. Evolution are out to center ice. Evolution pass through the middle, off a stick. It's loose, picked up by Ermlich. He drops it, but it's too far for Adams, and he'll have to chase back into his own end. Adams battling hard in the corner. He chips it up the wall to Ermlich. Ermlich looks up, he backhands it off the wall, but Casco Bay can't reach it, and the Evolution have a shot block. Evolution have another shot block. Here comes Steady Eddie Adams, Steady Eddie Oliver Adams. He's out to the center ice zone. One hand on the stick for the Casco Bay Mariners. That's not going to get it done. Here they come, the Evolution. Losing an edge is the player. He avoids a big hit there. Here comes out to center ice D'Alessandro, but he can't reach it. Evolution off the referee, and it's to Zinman. Zinman off the half wall. Zinman, his pass is out in front of of Hughes. Adams out to center ice. Adams chips it up to Hughes. Hughes can't reach it though. Ermlich with a hit. Hughes circling back in his own zone. He gets it wide to MJ Gagan, the Casco Bay goal scorer. Rolls off of his stick. Evolution have. Evolution, they chip it down on Grady Ardro, hopping puck. Oh, that gets by Ardro, but he's able to recover. And there's a stoppage of play with 5 minutes, 31 seconds to play here, folks. 5:31. 5:31. Can Casco Bay find that tying goal? Can they hold the Evolution off here? This is where Evolution have been dangerous. They've been dangerous on the power play and on offensive zone draws. Casco Bay needs to find a way to win this one. It's down and controlling long it is. Casco Bay, good job there. Here comes smooth operator Owen Cheever. Owen Cheever gains the offensive zone. Owen Cheever goes wide. He's behind the net. Owen Cheever trying to get it out front. Owen Cheever with it. Owen Cheever skating beautifully. He leaves it in behind to Ramsey Hinkley. Ramsey Hinkley, he's bodied off the puck here in the corner. He's got help from Fairbanks. Fairbanks fishes it loose. Fairbanks goes out high to Nally. Nally shots wide. Picking it up is the Evolution. They ladle it up the boards and out to center ice. Retreating is Gagan. Gagan picks it up. He's on his backhand. He stick handles in front of his own net, leaves it for Nally. Nally, he's dispossessed there, but picking up the loose puck is Cheever. It's ladled on to Cheever, but out of his reach, and the Evolution fire it down. Another bouncing puck on our drill. It's handled, and here comes the Casco Bay Mariners. They're trying to get it out wide. They finally do. Here comes Hinkley. Hinkley's got a head of steam. Ramsey Hinkley. His shot's off the mask. Rebound! Oh, he can't get it to the front of the net. It's Cheever. Cheever shot save! Oh! What action here? Casco Bay can't find it though. Evolution are able to get it out to center ice. It's fired back in, gloved by the goaltender. He drops it here. Casco Bay goes for a change. Here comes the Evolution. Evolution are out with it. Fairbanks trying to win that. He can. The Evolution are out to center ice. 4:13 to play in period number 3. And that's offsides. Heavy collision, but that's enough. 4:10 to play here in period number 3. Evolution 2. Casco Bay 1. This is the 16U Maine State Championship game. Tier 2 hockey at its finest. The winner of this one will go to the state championship, or to the national tournament in Anaheim, California in March. Here is Lambert. Lambert gets it wide to Gabars. Gabars, nice stick handle. He's in the offensive zone. Gabars trying to get it in front. He's got Duffy, but it's back checked nicely by the Evolution. And Duffy goes crashing into the net. And that fake puck will come out to center ice as Duffy came flying into the post. It'll be a neutral zone draw, I believe. Let's see. That's a storyline today. Net's off the mooring. But that's a boring. Moorings are boring. As the ESPN commercial goes, chicks love the long ball. And they also love goals. Boys and girls alike. The puck is going to come out to the neutral zone. The referee says, no, not so fast. I want it right here in the offensive zone. So Lambert's going to have a draw here. Lambert, Duffy, and Gamard. Lambert has it. He goes into the corner, and Casco Bay trying to get a push. Up the wall goes Duffy. He backhands it down to Grabars. Grabars trying to get it out front. Grabars does get it out front. Duffy scores! He waves it off! He waves it off! That's unbelievable! Duffy scores, and the referee waves it off! Because guess what? The net was off the moorings. Unbelievable! Duffy put it into the goal, and again, the net is off the moorings. I said that's boring, and look at what happens, folks. This is crazy. That's the right call. It's just unfortunate that this keeps happening. Duffy tied it up, but the referee says not so fast. Net was off, no goal. Evolution dodge a major bullet. Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes.
Can you back that up?
Yeah. Thank you. The net was definitely off.
I'm sitting right here, I'm like,
It's quite the...
cars up there under the raft.
Yeah. He knew right away. It was funny. I said, right before that, I'm like, this is becoming storyline. The net keeps coming off. The net keeps coming off. And oh boy, folks, that's a tough pill to swallow if you're Casco Bay. They had a wide open net, and Duffy put it in, but as he was putting it in, the net came off. So no goal is the appropriate call. And so Casco Bay will have to go back to the drawing board. 3:51 to play here, folks. And it's down. And back to the point is Cheever. Cheever has it poked off his stick in. Here comes the Evolution. And Evolution win it in the corner. They try to get it out front. Evolution get it out to the point. Long shot comes in on Ardro. He gloves that down, and there'll be a stoppage of play with 3:35 left. Again, this is one of those big chances here. Evolution have had chances on the power play and on offensive zone draws. Other than that, it's been all Casco Bay all the time. They've had all the pressure. They've had all the opportunities. But give the Evolution credit. They buried 2 power play chances. Puck is down, Evolution don't win that one, and Cheever has it behind his own net. Cheever in the corner, he goes out the middle, and to Hughes it comes. Hughes' backhand pass is broken up there, and Evolution and Casco Bay are battling in the neutral zone. And Evolution want a penalty call there, but they're not going to get that. Here comes Hughes. Hughes and Cheever. Puck is broken up by the Evolution. Evolution are able to get it out to center ice. Here is Nally on the chase. Nally can't win that puck. Now he does. Nally, he hands it over to D'Alessandro, who's got plenty of room to skate with it. D'Alessandro is across center ice. He's into the offensive zone. He's into the offensive zone on his backhand. He's trying to get on his forehand. His shot is blocked away. He gets it back to Nally. Nally stick handling, but it's poked off his stick. Out come the Evolution. 3 of them. If they hustle, they can have a 2 or 3 on 1. Here they come into the offensive zone. Evolution go across the seam, and their shot. Oh, I don't know how that didn't go in. Thank God it didn't. Here comes the Casco Bay Mariners out to center ice. Here's Cheever. No, that's now Ermlich. Ermlich dragging it. Ermlich trying to get in. He gets a shot. It goes wide. 2:37 to play here. Ermlich on the forecheck, lays the body. D'Alessandro trying to get in. It's back behind the net. Here comes the Evolution. Don't forget, both teams get a timeout. I expect we'll see them on the next stoppage. Beaumont, he gets it out to center ice and it's out of play, and with 2:24 to play, it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Mariners, and I would expect a timeout here, maybe on one side or the other. Are they going to hold it? Both teams are going to hold on to their timeouts. All right, so we'll have an offensive drone draw here. It's Gagan and Fairbanks. Here is Gagan. Gagan trips it to Fairbanks. Shot goes off the blocker. Evolution get it out, but not all the way out. It's chipped over to Hessen. Now it comes out across the line. Casco Bay off the regroup. Hessen chases. He goes backhand off the wall, and that was on the right side of center, so it's no icing. On the forecheck comes Fairbanks. Fairbanks wins it. Fairbanks stick handling. Fairbanks looking for a play. He leaves it for Welch. Welch's shot is blocked, and the Evolution get it out to center ice. There's a minute 54 to play here, folks. Big hit by Welch, and that's going to be interference. Roughing is the ball. That's a tough call with a minute 50 seconds left, but Welch came flying in. He got body contact. The puck had already left, so they're going to give a penalty to Casco Bay with a minute 50 left. If you're Casco Bay, you can't worry about that. The mission is still the same. You need to get a puck down here. You need to get a chance. Get that goalie pulled, make it 5-on-5, and try to bury one here. It's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Mariners. They're up against it now. A minute 50 left in the state championship game. They trail 2-1 and they're short-handed for the remainder of the game. Here's Cheever. Unless, of course, there's an even-up call. That would be nice. It's behind the net. Evolution are happy to keep it down here for 2 minutes, right? They don't need to get another goal. They just need to kill that clock. Gagan gets it out to center ice. It's out of the reach of Fairbanks. Evolution now. Evolution with it. Evolution get into the offensive zone. Chasing is Nally. Nally, he leaves it behind the net for Cheever. Cheever, he gets it out front. Cheever, he is out. He's a one-man breakout. Look at this guy come. Smooth operator. Here comes Owen Cheever. He backhand is just behind Fairbanks. Fairbanks on it. He chips it down low. They retreat to center. The Casco Bay can't do that. Goalie is pulled. Casco Bay has the empty net. Now down at the other end. Evolution don't see it, so they just put it into the offensive zone, luckily. Here comes Casco Bay now. 1:03 to play. They trail 2-1 here in the state championship game. Evolution are 1 minute away now from becoming state champs. Here comes Hinckley. Hinckley chips it by. He can't get it all the way by, and it's out to neutral zone, and Evolution have a chance. They put it on the empty net, and they score! Empty net goal. Casco Bay trails 3-1. If there's a silver lining, folks, 49 seconds on the clock. Right? Pull that goalie. Get it back down here and see if you can get a chance. There's a timeout now with 49.3 to play here in period 3. Evolution have scored an empty net goal to give their team a commanding 3-1 lead here in the Tier 2 state championship game. Evolution are now California dreaming as they talk about what to do here during the timeout. Casco Bay has to get it down low, get the goalie out, and try to get a quick one. You can't give up. You've come this far. 2 power play goals, make it 3 for the Evolution. They've scored 3 on the power play, including that empty netter, and that's the difference in the game. Casco Bay has 1 on the power play. 49 seconds to play here, folks. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Casco Bay cannot give up. They won't give up. They have to get this puck deep right away. Get goaltender Argiro off. Get a forecheck established. Try to get a quick one. And then rinse, wash, and repeat. It's in on Argiro. 47 seconds. They have to go quickly here. They have to go quickly here. Evolution are happy if they take their time. Here goes Cheever. Cheever is flying through the neutral zone, and look at him go. Cheever's into the offensive zone. Cheever backhands it out front. Can't get it to anybody. It's loose in front. Casco Bay can't jump on that loose puck. Now they do. Here's Nally dropping it for Gabars. Gabars, loose puck, can't get it. And it's out to center ice, and that's going to be icing. 25 to play. 24.5 to play. That's the man of the hour right there, folks. Yes, Evolution have been capitalizing on every chance they could get, but this kid here in between the pipes has been the big difference. That and a few lucky hops, a crossbar, an empty net goal doesn't count. Here is Nally. He gets it to Hinkley. There's 20 seconds to go. They got to get something to the front of the net, and they got to get it to the front of the net now. They don't have time to set something up. Fairbanks, he's trying to walk it out front. He's battled off the puck there. 10 seconds to go now. It's all over, folks. Evolution are going to walk away as state champions of Casco, of the state of Maine, 16U. There's game over. Evolution are the 16U Tier 2 state champions. They have done it. They didn't lose a game all regular season long. They tied one in the round robin, but they didn't lose any. Casco Bay was awesome all season long. They were awesome in the round robin. They were, you could argue, the better team today, but the puck just didn't find the back of the net. And the Evolution, they capitalized on 3 chances, including an empty net one. Yes, there's a little controversy. Casco Bay appeared to tie the game up on Duffy's shot into the empty net, but the net had come off the moorings, and that is the correct call. Didn't exactly see how it came off the moorings. That's difficult, folks. That's really tough because Duffy slotted it home. Whether the net was off or not, it was going to be a goal, but those are the rules. And Casco Bay has to take that sour taste and take that into their high school seasons and give the Evolution credit. They battled and they battled and they battled and they fought hard and they were fighting through adversity themselves, and they got the job done when it comes right down to it. They scored twice on their power play. They got the 2-0 lead. Casco Bay battled back on the power play with MJ Gagan slotting it home. But guess what, folks? The empty net got us. It was a power play for the Evolution. Casco Bay pulled their goalie to make it 5-on-5, but it still counts as a power play goal, and that does it. From Thomas Ice Vault Arena, we will sign off. It's been a lot of fun bringing these games to you live. We'll try to do the same for some high school games throughout the year, but Casco Bay was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Good effort for these boys. They probably deserved a better fate, but you know what? That's sports, that's life. They'll wake up tomorrow, they'll find a better way to go about their lives and forget about this one, but for now it's going to be tough. Give the boys credit, both sides. Excellent game. Your Tier 2 16U state champions are the Maine Evolution.